More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one. As it'll be the Seattle Seahawks and the Dublin Shamrocks. On the visitor sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. These guys should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago. So we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, so happy to be here. We are underway from Dublin, folks, in the NFL International Series. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now Mahomes. Open man is Jerome Jennings. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And complete to Drake London. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play.
Carter to Russell Forder on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
For the field goal, a 56-yard attempt.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. We working up the wide receiver.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned an ending in a house call, but he got him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But you look at this defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him.
Oh, no.
Because, as you
Come on.
noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running left to give it to Checo. And he is going to be stuck.
Take it away. Take it away. They can just make it people run around like crazy. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side. There's London. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Mahomes going to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Dublin's offense now set to take over.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
So that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
failure to connect on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Cup 19. Cup 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Second and 5.
Come on. 19, 18, 19. No. Let go.
They go with Bloom between the tackles. And a strong run there as they take this all the way down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives a running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
19, 18.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's go. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On first down and drop to throw. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Tag. 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On first down, it's Blue. And a loose football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here. He completes it to Hunter. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Seahawks 7-yard line.
Okay, ready. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Shut up. Ready, right?
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 3rd and 4.
Go! Cougar 19, 19, Tiger, 9, hurt. Ready?
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And 5 yards on the play there, so the drive will continue.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Let's go now.
Blue. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And Charles is able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Seahawks 3.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes now to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Back to throw again. Hunter Henry brings it in. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
that's good for a Seahawks first down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Mahomes to throw once more. He's got his man London right side. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 3rd and 3.
What's up, Aaron G? Hold on 1 second, buddy.
Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Good morning, man.
Seahawks. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our journey
Scott.
around the NFL starts now. 2 AFC North teams with no love lost. All right, Brandon, thanks much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. And this is Matthew Golden. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Ravens get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. The Dolphins with a 1-point lead, 7-6 your halftime score. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the home team running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Get it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a play fake here on first down. It was a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Tap the 60, tap! Alert! Alert! Cougar 19! No! No!
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 50, 70 Timberwolves.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Let's go now. Like Franco Lady, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Go. 60 Vikings, 60, go.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy at Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Ready? Next, Buffalo 18.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. To try here for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Seahawks 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Where you at? Where are you at, bro? Come on, man. Come on. That can't be right there.
Because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A gain of 27.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. From midfield, here's Mahomes. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He'll check this one down at the checker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
These guys are just so magical. So magical. This dude is just coming out of a fake turnaround and even observing anything, just throws it. And it's so good. He's so good. Oh, my God, he's so good.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he is
Kenny, you have to make sure that you do the adjustments after halftime. It's their game. It is their video game, and they make you do it after halftime every time. So do it. At this point, it's your fault. It's their video game. They say it defaults at halftime. So next game at halftime, go to the adjustments and put in what you do at the beginning of the game. Stop getting mad at something that's consistent. It resets at halftime. So at halftime, do the coaching adjustments so that does not happen. This is your fault that happened because you did not do the adjustments at halftime, and they always reset at halftime. Be different if it didn't adjust at halftime. It adjusts at halftime every time back to default. So do it. Do it. Don't get mad at the game. It does it every time. So do it next time at halftime so that doesn't happen.
A statement drive because they had to
be
saying we have put our best foot forward
every time.
In the first half, but we
every time.
Need business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh,
it's every time. So cannot get mad at something that happens every time. It's their game. That's the way it's built. So adjust to it.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And that's 2 games in a row. A read option has gone for a score because you haven't adjusted the things after halftime. And that's why they run it after halftime, because the setting is where it's at. So this is the last time that'll happen to you. At halftime, we all will make sure this stuff is set. No more moaning and groaning about something that happens all the time.
They go play action here on first down. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And now they'll shift things around.
Hey, check that.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Okay,
now 2nd and 9.
19, ready, roll. Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
The Seahawks, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's caught inside the 35. And all in, touchdown Seattle. Jauan Jennings, 71 yards. And the Seahawks use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt. Mahomes will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19, come 19. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
Wrap up. Here we go. Scott. Roll. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Check. Hut, hut.
They'll hand it to Mason. And he'll get about 2 there into the 36.
A gain of 2 brings up third and
2. Third and 2.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
19 Lions. Let's go. Like it. 65 cash. 65 cash.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side.
Whoa!
He's got space.
Whoa! Wow, that game. Whoa!
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house.
What was that game? This dude is not even a superstar game. First of all, it benefits me and it shouldn't happen. This dude's not even a star. He's a normal player, normal development player. No abilities. And this is what he gets? Look, game. Yeah, fix this. Come on. Insane.
That got done.
Extra point forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be stopped.
Matter of fact, every possession, let's do this. Every time you switch possessions, just check it. Check everything that you got, whatever it is. Just make sure it's what you want. Every possession. Don't worry about the half thing. Every possession.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Dances by him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. This pass is caught by London. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
from the gun. It's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mahomes going to throw. Now, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the defense helped.
Pass interference, huh? Oh yeah, my fault. I'm. You touched his hip right here. You can't do that. You touched his hip. Look, right there. You interfere with him. That's an interference.
And you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now 1st and goal.
Yellow.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes. Touchdown! Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 75.
So crazy.
And the Seahawks have taken a
Pass interference on that. It was just cheating.
Touchdown and congratulations and
This is
0
cheating,
relaxation ahead of them, right?
Cheating me.
Way too much
It's the
time
2nd
on the
straight
clock.
game. They got
Celebrate.
Mahomes and Daniels.
is done, but now
It's
on
just
the
they're making
sideline,
it
you already see
impossible.
them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive
Dudes are just not even seeing routes, throwing routes. And then 4th and 9, and it's an interference. Like,
And cover it well.
it's crazy.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just
That's
an
interference, huh?
performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
On the check.
Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 range. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
Open man, it's Hunter. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hurt. Crack all 80. 19 tight. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ready.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's first and goal.
Cowboy 8. 19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Now second down and a few inches.
Hey, go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big body
Hey.
stop him at the 1.
Okay. You're going to do this one more time, and if they stop you, you're going to hold triangle, and you're going to do it again. You're going to run this play. If they stop you, you're going to hold triangle. You're going to do it. You're going to hold triangle. Triangle to hurry up, and you'll lose that way. If we don't get it 3 sneaks from the half-yard line, we'll take it. But you run this, you get stopped, you hold triangle. You hold triangle, and you run it again.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Ready. Chop alert. Chop alert.
They'll try and sneak it here.
Triangle, hold triangle, hold triangle. Good, good, good. Get up, get up, get up, go. Get up, we're good, good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Last play of the game.
They'll go with the keeper.
Good.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out.
Kick it out of bounds. Out of bounds.
That's
Deep
just
kick.
situational football to end this one.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
What's this? Like one of the curl flats out.
One final try for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but
This
a
quarterback's
nice game
like they're just
overall.
frying me. Look at this. 31 for
So for the
34.
Dubliners, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.